Me now? Tell me if you can hear me now. It looks like you can hear me now. Hello? Can you hear me now? Yes, clear now? Okay, perfect. Wonderful. Yay. Okay. I kept forgetting that excuse the noise. Just going to adjust this mic. I kept forgetting that the computer's been having issues. I'm not used to it having issues. Anyways, the good news is I already had a microphone. I just have never used it. So here we go. All right. So, yeah, that's not common. We're doing a personal reading today for one of our viewers. I'm just going to call her MC today. And she didn't want anything in specific. She just wants to see what the messages are for her. For those of you who would like a video like this for yourself, you can go to my website. Once you make your purchase, I immediately put you in my agenda, and I'll contact you to let you know how soon I can get you in. Usually it's really, really quick. So thank you, Lustrous God Creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be, for these perfect messages for MC today. What do you want to talk to her about? What is the message for her? Let me know, Lustrous God, with accuracy, clarity, and truth, for her highest, latest, and brightest good, because you know what's really on her heart and mind, and you know what she really needs to know. You know what are the perfect messages for her. Thank you, Lustrous God. Thank you. Now, some of you may resonate with her message, and that's because energy on earth is just that, energy on earth. And any of us could be sensitive to the same energy stream if we're in that vibration. So, first card out is the Eight of Swords. Oh, boy. And immediately I heard, stuck up in your head, mind going round and round and round in your mind. Let's see what's got you round and round up and about in your mind. What is she all in her head about that you want to talk about, Lustrous God? Show me what she's all in her head about. I have the Chariot and the Page of Swords. Do I contact the Cancer? Do I speak to this person? Do I take control over a situation? I feel like there's a few things. These are different things that are on your mind. How do I move forward? How do I get around this period that feels like a holdup? How do I get around this log in the middle of the road? And how can I speed this up? And do I contact this person? Will I hear from somebody who's a Cancer? Do I contact this person? Will I hear from them? So you got a few things that you're up in your head about. That's what I'm being shown. You got a few things that you're up in your head about. The Chariot is also about moving. So it's, how do I get this thing moving? How do I get this moving forward? Okay. Well, since she's wanting to get something moving forward, Lustrous God, let's talk about a little bit about why it behooves her that it is where it is. Let's see what we got. So how is this serving you the way it is now? King of Cups and the Six of Swords. So the way it serves you is because you're in the place where you're learning a lot emotionally. You've hit a huge growth spurt, a huge emotional growth spurt. And I'm hearing you need some time to adjust to this. You really need some time to adjust to this before you jump into something else. So it's like sit in the space where you're at for a minute. Also, anywhere where this involves another person coming into your life, it's like that person has some things they need to get, like they're working on making progress as well. So they're trying to make progress. So where you're working on dealing with yourself and your emotions, and really like, you know, the first time you figure out how to do something is a lot different than the 100th time you figure out how to do something, you know what I'm saying, skill-wise. Think about it. Your first day on the job, you learn the job the first day, whatever. So you start to do it and you're doing everything right? But by the time you've been doing that job for, let's say, 10 weeks, you're in a whole nother flow with it. Like you just move and groove and you're in a flow and you just keep on it's a different momentum, right? So what I'm seeing is like, you've got this new level of emotional mastery. So you're understanding your emotions different. You're not letting your emotions just run, control, and run amok and make you, you're not reacting so much to the emotions. You're allowing yourself to sit with them and flow through them. So this is going to help you advance a lot in life in general, and in your relationships with other people. Your romantic relationships are going to benefit greatly. But the way I'm seeing this is, it's necessary for you to have some time to go from early in the job to where it's like more of a natural flow. You get it? I hope you catch my feeling on that. The way we're trying to put it down. In other words, become more practiced in your mastery. That's what it is. To put it into linguistics, it's like become more practiced in your mastery. You finally figured out that, you know what, I don't need to count on somebody external to safeguard my heart, or take care of me emotionally, or be my whatever, fill in the blank. I'm not requiring you to make me feel better. I know that's up to me, but now it's like practice time. Put it into practice time. Get really good. Get into where it's a natural, automatic flow. Not, oh yeah, that's right, this is what we're doing now, right? It's a little bit different headspace. So this is why it serves you. But you're asking, when can I move forward? I just want this. I want to. I hear Zoom from the Commodores. I hear the song Zoom from the Commodores. Where he says, what does he say? I just want to get away from here. Somewhere where my mind can be fresh and clear. Now I want love that I long to see. Everybody can be what they want to be. And that's okay. So, you really wanted to move forward into something that's easy. You want something that really matches you better. And this is what you're in your head about, but you're like, how long? How long am I going to have to wait? When am I going to? I mean, you're in this space where, well, I moved on from what didn't work well for me. I figured it out and I moved on from that. Now I'm ready for the next thing to hurry up and come in right quick and hurry. But it's like, because you're so focused on when and how can I control this and move it forward, it's creating the question, it's creating the energy of it's not now, it's not now, it's not here, because you're very attention to an object or a matter in the place of not having it. From the standpoint of not having it is exactly the resistance that's going to hold it off. So I see you learning more ways of driving your vibration. So it's like you're learning to play with the words, the way you say it, the way you feel it. And you're like, okay, well, if Melinda says, and I've read or I've heard or God says, I have to have it so I can have it. And I have to know that I have it to have it. So how can I prove to myself that I have it? Where can I find it? How do I have it? So this is like a process. And if you haven't done this already, then this is something that is very well advised for you to play with. And why we say play, because it is in a space of play. It's in the lighthearted energy of play. It's not in the heaviness of I need it, I want it, I don't have it. Those items will hold it off from you. Because even though you're looking at what you want, you're looking at it from a place of lack. You need to look at the subject, not the individual, not the exact circumstance, but actually the subject, right? So here we have dollars, we have credit, we have vehicles, we have houses, we have food, and we have, I don't have enough. I'd be so thankful if I had. Instead of, hey, this is what I have right now, and I'm so thankful that I have this. And since I have this, of course I'm going to get more. And this is where I have it. So as this applies to relationships, it's like, to bring the love in from another, look at where you have love now that others don't even have. And they're really loudly showing me when I first started really taking this chariot energy over my life, where I started putting the hands on the wheel of the vehicle of my life and driving this thing, was when I stopped looking at what I didn't have in the accounts or to show my affection to. Instead, I started looking at, well, I have a house full of kids that absolutely love me. And literally it raised up everything in my vibration, and it raised up my income, and it raised up the quality of the people that I was attracting in my life. And I began to attract friends who were more in line with who I am now, including valuable people who would either help me along that path or bring into my life ones who I'm more vibrationally matched to. And so this is something that they want you to understand, that by looking at where you have it, not how it's not exactly what you're hoping for, but where do you have it? Where do you have the love? That's going to help a lot. Because I feel like you're really looking at solutions. You're looking at, how do I become more masterful? And you're willing to study it, and you're willing to try different things, you know? I feel like you either are or are tempted to go spy on somebody's social media, checking somebody out. Let's see what we have. I have 3 other cards come out in my hand. I've just been channeling and holding them the whole time. But let's see what we have. The 5 of Cups, the 3 of Wands, and the Lovers. So the Lovers, this is about a romance situation. And we have, I feel like you have somebody that is sitting in a lot of regret. I feel like you got somebody who's either contacting you. I also feel like you're feeling the pull of an old lover or somebody that you have a soul connection to, right? But for whatever reason, you had to get away from this person. Maybe they were emotionally immature. They were smug. They were egotistical. They wouldn't become emotionally involved. They had their emotions, but they weren't trying to give them to you. They had love, but they weren't really like giving it to you. They might have run away from every chance that they had to give you love. Instead, it was easier for them to be rude or inconsiderate, right? And yet instead tell you, but I love you, but I love you. And you just finally realize, you know what? This isn't really love. I got to break free from this, because you actually found enough self-love internally, right? Now, the reason why you're still feeling this person popping into your mind and popping up in your consciousness is because they're feeling bad. When you lose the best thing you ever had, it starts to dawn on you. Oh, and then there's a worldwide pandemic that has everybody sitting with themselves. Oh, you start to think about the quality of the people in your life and also the ones that have walked away from you, right? And so that's what I see is going on that person's side, which is what's causing it to come up in your dreams or in your mind or pop in your head. Or maybe you feel like, I miss them. I just want to, maybe I'm wondering if you made the right choice and shit like that, like playing on your emotions, because this person is now in their feels. They all up in their space feeling, right? But here you are. I love the where you are. Let me go to where you're at. 3 of Wands, dude, you like, I stand tall. I could see so much now, and I am in such a beautiful place of alignment. I'm really expecting some good things. So anywhere where you're feeling this energy, you're like, I just could tell. You're right, but you just got to continue to hold that space of knowing, like, I got good things coming my way. And the one thing that I know that I'm doing now, that regardless of what these beautiful blessings are, and I'm being shown to pull 3 cards off the top to show you what some of these blessings are that you have on your way, but on the way to you when your ships come in, because I see your ships are about to come in. I see your ships coming in for you. And it's like you're attracting this because you're holding that place. Because whenever you have these emotions come up, you've been learning how to let them flow through you, not stick to you, not getting so stuck in your head. Or either you're somewhere in that path of from being completely obsessed and stuck in your head over a matter to letting that shit just, you know what, maybe today is a crying day, but that's okay, because tomorrow's going to be better. We're going to let this shit out today. You know what I'm saying? Letting it flow through you instead of stick to you. So you got good things on your way. So let's look at some of those real quick here. Let's get the first good thing you got. Woo, the Wheel of Fortune, honey. Yes, the first. What is the good things you're looking forward to on your way, on its way to you? We got the Wheel of Fortune. I want to go in and clarify each of these for you. But the second one you have is a Ten of Swords, the ending. So this is telling me that this, first off, second ending cards. One is based off of you. The other is based off the universe and the opportunities presented your way. But this one is saying that whatever that thought, that pain, that lingering energy is, yeah, you're going to put an end to that. And what I'm hearing, if you don't know how to move in that direction, whenever this person comes to your mind, you can, thank you. I appreciate that. I love you. I forgive you, but I release you and just let it go. And if you need to do something physical, you can literally let it go, right? So this is the ending. You're going to put an end to that situation. The third of what you can expect is the Queen of Wands. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. You have your scepter. You have your star. You ready for action. You got your magic cape on. Love this, love this, love this. Okay, let's clarify these, Mr. Scott. Okay, this is where the Parrot Tarot deck comes in. Heard. Because I was going to use this first to do your spread, and then my attention was drawn to the Affirmators deck. So let's clarify each of these beautiful things that are unfolding for her at this time, Mr. Scott. And I'm hearing this Wheel of Fortune. This is destiny unfolding on your behalf. You've moved in harmony with your highest path, and now you're moving to another phase, right? And so by releasing the lower vibrations, you have opened up the space for energy to flow and bring in new, exciting situations. I feel like you and somebody you're going to have come into your life have been going round and round in circles around each other, I hear. So either in time or in physical space. So what this is showing me is somebody who has either energetically or literally physically been in your vicinity. You may have lived around the block from each other or around the corner from each other, or maybe you worked from around each other, or maybe you shop at the same grocery store, but at different times of the same day. Or this could be going to the library with somebody, you know, same library as a person, but you always go on a different day. Or this could be we ride the same bus at a different time. I don't see you. Okay, so what I see is I see you, and that's just it. I don't see you. I've been there. I never see you there. Is kind of like this thing that I get. I've been there. I've never seen you there. So some good fortune coming in where Lester Scott is going to tweak things because of the way you made a change. And I hear Michael Jackson, Man in the Mirror. The way you've made a change, you've exchanged the experience. And so God is offering you you made a very powerful change for yourself. Okay, so let's clarify. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here for her? Thank you. We have the Ten of Wands. Well, I say the end. Girl, this is your third ending card out of what you can. So yeah, life is changing. The Wands for me, this is about the things that we do. So your lifestyle is about to change. Your lifestyle is about to change. Wherever you felt oppressed or overwhelmed or blocked off, yeah, you done brought a positive change to that. This opening up energy that's opening up good fortune for you. These are faded changes of events. These are parts. What I'm hearing is these are parts of your soul contract. Like you came here with a plan to accomplish certain things. Yeah, some of these things you're accomplishing at that time, and this change of fate on your behalf is definitely part of your soul contract. Now, clarifying the Ten of Swords, look at this. This is the Eight of Swords. This was the card that started off your reading. So like I said, whoever been on your head, whatever been on your brain, can't let it go, make you feel like sometimes like you might be going insane because I've done everything. I burned the Palo Santo. I did a cord burning. I released this energy. Why does it keep coming back to me? Well, that's why, because it was still a connection there. And so here this is saying like that's what's ending because it came out with the good news of the Ten of Swords. So you're gonna notice like that energy is not going to be all over you anymore. Again, you're putting an end to that situation there. Let's go ahead and see what is the clarify for what this Queen of Wands is. It's coming your way, and it flew right out, and it's the Mentor of this. So this is the mentors are unique to the Parrot Tarot deck. The mentors are teachers. So teachers about people is what I'm getting in this, teaching about people. So I feel like what you're going to learn in this is that those who are very low vibration and vampiric, they will take everything you will give them. But those who come into your life to bless you, they're going to give as generously and abundantly as you would. So, but this card is saying, leave room for ones to be generous with you. Hold on to your star. Before you go slap that star on someone's chest and decide that they're the one, just hold on to the star, be the star, allow your star shine to attract to you, and apply what you've learned about how people interact with. This deals with people and money, so there's a dual meaning as far as the lessons that you learn, and it equals ones, one message, ones who are going to be very vampiric, they're going to take a lot, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes it feels like you got to pay to play with them, like this is ridiculous. But the ones who recognize your value and your worth and appreciate you, they're going to come bringing an offering, bringing a blessing, a gift, if nothing else. And it will be more than, is what I hear. So don't finish that sentence. So they're going to bring in, their contribution, whatever that is. But it's going to be something to, hey, it's like when we go out, you ain't never going to pull your purse out. When we go out, I got you. As a matter of fact, you're not even going to have to go out for things because I'm going to bring them to you. But this is you moving forward in the energy of taking care of yourself and letting the external world show you who they are before you go making them the sheriff of town, like it's a new sheriff in town. Oh, it is? Well, hold on. We got to do your probationary period first type energy. Understand? So that's what I have for you here. I feel like also you're going to be investing in the startup phases of a business for yourself. And I feel like this is probably with your online stuff. Like, I feel like this is you. And I feel like you're already doing this. And it's not so much a financial investing. It's the investment of your time and your energy. So I see you continuing to uplift others by your readings and sharing your spiritual gifts. The bottom of the deck is the King of Swords. So this is not only about emotional mastery for you, but this is about mastery of your perspectives, the way you're using your thoughts. We spoke during this reading some about how you, the difference between lack and abundance in looking at any circumstance in your life. And so you're going to really be more diligent about applying these lessons that you've learned. Okay, we're going to close your reading out with a bit of advice for you overall, what Lustrous God would like to give you as advice moving forward to benefit you between now and the next time we have the benefit of reading for you. Okay, Lustrous God, what is the major advice for her? What do you want her to do? What can she do with herself? What is your advice of what to do with herself to help her continue to move in the direction, thank you, that she is chosen for herself of her highest, lightest, and brightest good? It says, "Aw, good things to come." I told you, good things to come. Now look, it's a car, a car. Girl, you looking for a car? Because if you're looking for a car, it's saying you're gonna find the perfect deal of what you need. You're gonna find the right car. I'm just saying, if you're looking for a car, you go get the car you need. If you're looking for some transportation, you might have a car being gifted to you. But let me go ahead and read the card. Okay, it says good things to come. There are so many amazing gifts coming my way. I can't see them now because I respect the general convention of not peeking under wrapping paper. But they will show up when the time is just right. And that's when I'll remember how much fun it is to be surprised. So, baby, take a screenshot of it because you're going to want to remember this in the near future. Whenever you get questions coming in and when and what, Lustrous God, you said, remember this. So I'm holding it for your screenshot. I hope you've taken one, okay? And what a beautiful message for you. I want to thank you again for choosing me to do this reading for you. Everybody who's with me live now, I'll be right back because I'm about to go live for our general for Everybody, we're going to do the daily, okay? So with all that being said and done, go on my website and get you one. Until next time, love you and laters.